How we all doing today? Anybody ever wonder why John Sarver is being detained in the Wood County Jail? You gotta stop and wonder. They have no DNA to match him to this crime. They have no murder weapon to match him to this crime. Ever wonder maybe that John Sarver has something on the Wood County Sheriff's Department? Do you think maybe that he saw who murdered Eleanor Roberts and was told if he talked that he would be in danger or his family would be in danger? It's a possibility. What's the best way to remove someone from the public? For 40 years, they have been harassing this guy, making the public think, brainwashing the public to make them think that John Sarver is the guilty party. Now, so when they go to charge him, they got no resistance from the public. They thought, did they think they were going to come in and be able to charge this guy, convict him with no problem? Or didn't they think it through? Did they realize that they didn't have a DNA match? Did they even think about why giving a man who has no criminal record a $1 million bond when the most a bond can be set for in Wisconsin is $250,000? Hell, Jeffrey Dahmer got a $50,000 bond and he was eating people. And he had a criminal record. But John Sarver, he don't even have a jaywalking ticket and his bond is $1 million. Is it the fact that he's got the goods on a lot of the older Wood County retired police officers, and maybe a couple other political figures, and maybe he was about ready to squeal, and that's why they charged him? Is that the reason why he's sitting in jail? They keep him quiet. They keep his access limited to watch who he's talking to. Is that the reason why Wood County wants him locked up, wants him charged? Why is it then that they went from murder on John Sarver to party to the crime? Because they know who did it. They know who murdered this woman. It wasn't John. Do we as a people really believe, with the lack of evidence that they have on John, can honestly sit there and vote for John Sarver to be put away for a crime he didn't commit? Do we believe that the district attorney really has some kind of case? Why did the district attorney, before the court trial starts in a month, why did the district attorney quit prosecuting this case to go take a job someplace else? Is it because she knew she was going to lose the case? And if she continued to pursue the case, prosecute the case herself, she would lose the case and be embarrassed. So she turned it over to an experienced district attorney. Is this why that she stepped down? Now, we all know for a fact that John Sarver is not guilty of this crime. However, Wood County would want you to believe so. Is it reasonable to say that he does have the goods on a lot of officials in that town? And if he were to speak, ruin a lot of careers, a lot of lives. Is it plausible to say that putting this man behind bars diminishes his credibility? So anything he says looks just like a scream for freedom? Do they want to make it look like that? I believe so. Does John Sarver have information that could bring the entire Wood County down? We don't know. But whatever the reason, John Sarver, there is no plausible or probable reason for him to be behind bars, even under the state standards. Why did the district attorney refuse to take tests of the DNA from the family members? Is it because she knows that one of the family members happened to be the guilty party? And are they using John Sarver as an scapegoat, knowing that now, as it gets closer to the trial, that their case is falling apart? No DNA, no murder weapon, no witnesses. They're so desperate they want me to get on the stand and lie and say that the statement I gave was true. And the reason when I found out the statement wasn't true, I withdrew it. They wanted to basically pull it out of the trash and tell me, here, read this, because this is... No, I'm not going to do it. Okay? At the time, I thought it was a real statement. I thought it was all true, but it wasn't. And when I found out, I withdrew it, because I'm not going to be part of no conspiracy. And in order to want to convict a guy so bad, must mean that John Sarver has the goods on the officials that want to keep him behind bars. Do the officials know the fact that he has information that can bring them down and ruin their careers? Or is it just a way to close the case and use an scapegoat? Someone they can't even prove is guilty. Do they want to get rid of John once and for all? Because even if he is found not guilty, he can still squeal like a pig and ruin their careers. Are they going to try to kill him in jail and make it look like a suicide, even though he's not suicidal, because they want to get rid of him? How do we know there ain't more going on here than just what the public is being shown? I dug real deep into this case, and there is a lot of stuff that can bring Wood County down. How do we know for a fact that John Sarver wasn't threatened or is being used as an scapegoat because the state wants to hide the real killers by not allowing their DNA for evidence? When you are a suspect in a murder case, even if you were cleared as a suspect, you still have to give your DNA in the state of Wisconsin. This is what don't smell right. This is why I say that it's possible that John Sarver might have the goods on these people. And if he were to squeal, it would. So, what is the real story? Why do they have John Sarver in jail? Is it because he has knowledge of crooked going on? He has knowledge of the real killers? And the state wants to diminish his credibility by putting him in jail? We don't know. They obviously don't have any physical evidence to tie this man to the case. So there has to be another reason why they want John Sarver out of the public eye. I don't believe for 1 minute John Sarver is guilty. Is it the fact that they have nobody else to be the scapegoat? Or is it because he's basically the one they put in the limelight all these years and easiest one to convict, even though he's not guilty? I'll leave it up to you. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real.